Amazing. We are live. Hello, everyone. Hello, Dominique. How are you? Welcome to this live session with me. It's
Hello,
the
Virginia.
Translator Formula and Meet the New Participants session that we do every round. So the proposal is to meet the new participants and, of course, to get to know with each other. So, would you like to introduce yourself to those that don't know you? A bit about your background and your business model?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Dominique Brody, and I'm a freelance translator, French and Dutch into English.
That's okay.
And I've been working for many years now, for over 15 years, doing marketing translations.
Mhm.
And right now I'm changing my focus. I'm rebranding
Okay.
and doing a new website and a new logo. And I wanted
Wow.
to change everything and have a new approach.
Why is that? Can I
And
ask?
yeah, so with the program, I would like to
Can you hear
attract.
me, Dominique? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. My question was like, why your branding is the proposed to change the type of clients? Is because you would like to try a new audience?
That's because during the COVID period was pretty hard for me. I lost quite a few clients, and so I decided it's time for a new approach, time for something new.
Okay, that's definitely something we're going to cover, and I definitely recommend it to all the participants if they change their audience, their ideal client avatar. We're going to cover the first 2 weeks to adjust also their branding. So I think it's a great timing for you to receive feedback if you wish to your new, let's say, branding and website as well. Amazing. I'm really excited for this. So the next question is that you were about to answer is like, why did you join the Fully Book Translator Formula, and what do you think that you will be able to gain by participating in such a comprehensive business mentoring program?
But yeah, I think it will really be able to help me with the being consistent, sort of creating a strategy and being consistent about it.
Hmm.
Um, and something that I think also having the one-to-one help that's tailored to me, that definitely should really help, I think. So I've done a lot of courses in the past, and I've taken some interesting ideas here and there, but then really doing a comprehensive, in-depth course that's tailored to me, I think that
Hmm.
should really help.
So for those of you who are getting live here with us, Dominique has joined just the Fully Booked Translator Formula with other, like I think 10 participants will already. Amazing. That was a great week. And she's explaining why, even if she's a successful one, even if she has been 15 years in the industry, she decided to join. And definitely, Dominique, I can guarantee that the actually, let's say, help on a one-to-one level, even if the program itself is a group program, so we're going to have group sessions. We're going to meet on on a weekly basis, on a bi-weekly tasks. But we are going live together on a weekly basis in a group format on Zoom, on a private link that we will have on Zoom. The structure of the program is specific because it's a group program, but the tailored part that you mentioned is because the feedback, my help, my assistance and accountability is going to happen on one-to-one. So I'm going to see each of you as a different case, as a different scenario, and we're going to adjust everything we discuss in the program based on your own needs, like your own types of clients, the way that you would like to work, how many hours in the day, and so on. So that's amazing. So you mentioned consistency you were liking, and definitely I think a mentoring program can help with that, because apart only from joining a program to be able to implement things or to learn new things, you mentioned you have been in many different courses as well. The difference with these programs, you are going to implement, Dominique. So I assume that you have at least 2 hours per week. Is that
Yes.
correct? The implementation part. So that's really important for people who join this program to have aside some time to implement, and definitely is created in such a way to be implemented by busy entrepreneurs and the freelance language professionals, myself included. I created in such a way so as even if you are busy, even if you're already, fully booked with projects or clients or rebranding, as you mentioned, you will be able to have enough time to implement, to review, and to get feedback. So that's my main approach. Perfect. Amazing. So we have people here with us. If you have questions about the program itself or Dominique, feel free to reach out, and we are going live with the rest of the participants the upcoming hours and days this week. So as to introduce the community and to start building the community, because most of the participants, they mentioned that the community itself is one of the reasons that they joined the program, and they really enjoyed working in a group. And already we have Netherlands here, so you will see different countries and people from different backgrounds, cultural and language combinations to join us, and that's for me really interesting always. And the challenge for me, it's also really challenging, and it's really important for me to have this challenge in the programs. Okay, Dominique, last question. I don't want to hold you unless you have any questions. The last is, what would you say, because you are already successful, what would you say to people that they are thinking about joining such a program, or thinking like, I don't have the budget, I don't have the time, the program seems very cool, is what I need, but right now, let's say, I don't know, let's say if it's a risk for me or not. Based on your own criteria that you decided to take the leap, let's say, and join this program, what would you suggest to people that they might have such second thoughts?
Well, it's important to invest in your business, and you need to make investments to improve, to help your business grow.
That's so cool, but not as a risk. What I'm trying to tell people is that I don't want people who join my program to see it as a risk. I would prefer them to see it as the decision for their business, that of course they cannot predict the end outcome of their participation, but for me it's actually always a gain to be in such a program, because there will be tangible results, like getting feedback to your website or your rebranding, Dominique, or getting answers to your questions, or getting away with a strategy, clear steps, with templates and tools that you will be able to use. For me, it's always a gain. There is nothing to lose by participating in such a program. And as I always do also myself, because everything that I preach, I teach, I also preach, is actually that I always invest in my business as well. So I always, when I make profit, I try to reinvest in my business so as to see it growing and keep growing. I have a coach myself. I've been telling to people. So even if I coach other people, I also have a coach. I invest always, in my marketing and hiring new people. So definitely investing in your business. Great advice that you mentioned, Dominique. One last thing that you would like to have achieved, one thing that you would like to have achieved by the end of 3 months, and we close this live. What would be one? Let's say if you had only the chance to get one. Of course, there will be multiple, I suppose. But if you had the chance to achieve only one, what would be the best thing, or the one thing that you would like to have achieved after 3 months? Like, the program starts in January. It's going to take place January, February, March. So let's say in April of 2023. What would you like to have the main gain by participating in such a program?
I would like to have gained five new clients.
Do you have an idea of the clients and the times?
What kind of clients?
Yeah.
So I'm working with marketing translators, so for eco-friendly businesses, and I'm thinking of focusing on eco-friendly lifestyle brands.
I remember your unique selling proposition in the bootcamp was very tricky. It's because you had, let's say, mentioned the types of clients, but not exactly the companies or the categories that they belong to. So we had an idea of what's the purpose of your end client, but not exactly, it's a very broad. So that will be a great challenge for us to work towards the 3 months. That's really exciting. Amazing. 5 new clients. That's totally doable. And I suppose that you would like to work with end clients as well. Is that correct?
Yes, with direct clients. Yeah.
Amazing. So for those of you who are joining us right now, that was Dominique. Dominique is one of the new participants. As you see, she's very successful already. I checked, Dominique, your profile on LinkedIn just to have an idea before, and I thought, like, wow, your profile is already great. You seem to have a lot of experience. But of course, there is a room for improvement as always, and there are things that we can do as well. So, and Dominique, for those mentioned, that for those that you are, let's say, having secondary thoughts, or you are hesitating of participating in such a program, she mentioned that it's always about investing in your business and your career if you would like to see it growing. So that's a great outcome of this live. And the main reason Dominique participated, and that might apply to all of you guys, is consistency. She would like to have consistency with your practice, and I think that would be also my, let's say, weak point if I would do everything alone myself. But being a part of a community, of a group that everyone is working toward their own goals, but implementing similar strategies and things on their business, it's becoming easier because you have the motivation, let's say, participate in such a program by other people that you see they achieve things, they grow, so you have the same results for your own business. So guys, if you have more questions about this program, use the chat below. Say hello to Dominique, who's joining us. Dominique, I'm so excited to work with you the upcoming 3 months starting from January. You are going to receive a second email with the onboarding form about the practical things. So you have received already a welcome email, which is, let's say, that you have secured your spot. So if you have already, guys, participated in the program and you have not seen the welcome email, check your spam folder or any kind of folders that you have in your email, because the welcome email should have been received in 24 hours since you purchased the program. And the second email is going when the registration closes this Thursday. We were going to have 1 week to recap, and then you are going, all the members, Dominique, the participants, I mean, the paid members of the program, to receive a second email with the onboarding form. The onboarding form is an online form where you're going to be asked the specific questions that is going to be private only to me. So about your existing situation, the situation that you would like to achieve by the end of 2023, like your goals. So as for me to be able to tailor the content based on your needs and your goals. And the main question there is also about your availability. So I will be asking you, based on a specific time frame and days and times, what's your preference, so as to be able, based on your availability and your time schedule, to create the final schedule of the program, days and times. But the minimum is 1 hour per week with me. There is going to be Tuesday or Thursday, most probably, unless there is a problem with the participants. Once per week, late afternoon, but that is going also to be discussed after you fill in the onboarding form. Amazing. So, Dominique, you had one question about the schedule. Is something you would like to ask me now or later? The two of us.
I think that answers my question really. So it'll be tailored to everyone's needs after
That's
you've
why.
seen
Yeah,
the
that's
answers.
why
Yeah.
it's not announced yet, because I really want everyone to be able to join live. By everyone, I'm trying to do my best, of course.
Yeah.
And since we're a community that we have several different time zones, I'm trying to do the best so everyone to be able to have at least some availability. And I take into consideration very serious reasons of not being able to participate, like late at night time zones, or doctors or health issues, or working, like existing schedule working, that someone cannot make an exception once per week for 1 hour. So that's, let's say, the commitment for the live session. The rest, the homework, let's say the 2-3 hours at minimum that I would suggest you to invest, is on your own disposal. Like, you are going to decide when. It might be weekends for some people. If they have family, they prefer Fridays, or they prefer late night on a working day. So it really depends on how you have your own routine. So you have an idea, Dominique, how you're going to have your homework, like what days and times to implement?
Yeah. So
what that would be
so
more
from January, I'll be because I work part-time. I work 3 days at the moment, but I'll be working 4 days from January, so I'll have a bit more time.
Okay, that's amazing. That's something I always suggest. You will see that I will give you many suggestions on that as well. I have one day that I call it Strategy Day, that you can devote to your business and personal growth. And yes, we can discuss that definitely in our program. So wait for the second email. It's going to happen the upcoming 2 weeks before, of course, Christmas. Then I will be preparing everything during the Christmas period for the program, and we start right away the week 12. So it's, I think, the second week after the New Year's Eve, so everyone to have returned for any Christmas and holidays season commitments or travelings and so on. So amazing. So Dominique, right now I'm going to go through the features and the benefits of the program. I don't know if you would like to stay here with me, or if you would like to leave, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, sure. I can stay. Yeah.
Nice. So perfect. Let's share shortly this. I would like people that they have just joined us to realize exactly, because some people, they have not yet an idea of what is this and what is the difference. So maybe also you have some questions and you can ask them during the presentation. So I'm going to share my screen if technology allows us, because I'm broadcasting from Manchester. I'm in my hotel right now because we have here the Elia Focus on Project Management event, and as a company, translation company myself, I'm a member at the European Language Industry Association, and I try to attend as many international events as I can. Thus, the occasion of me broadcasting from the hotel room. And in 30 minutes, we have also a 2 hours workshop here. So it's not going to take longer, Dominique. I promise you, we're going to make it short as well because of my commitments. Oh, perfect. So guys, use the chat below if you have more questions. I'm trying to share my screen here. And of course, if you're watching the recording, you can use the hashtag recording. You can tag me and reach me out if you have any more questions. Dominique, you're such a pleasant personality and so calm. I think you have, let's say, how we say, you are of those people that they are powerful, but in a, let's say, calm.
I'm a good listener. Yeah,
you're a good listener. That's very good. That's a great. I wasn't. I tried to become. So I think that's a great advantage of yours, if you are a good listener already. Okay, so I think now we are seeing on my screen. Let me know, guys, if you can see my screen, Dominique. I don't know if you have opened.
Yeah.
Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, as you see here, there is a clock that, because it count down the actual registration that is open, because after that the price will be higher, and I will accepting people only if there is availability. So if the slots have been taken, the registration will close forever, and definitely the early bird price ends as the countdown here shows. So if you would like to build and scale your translation or interpreting or language business, because we have copywriters, transcreators as well in the program, and to become fully booked in less than 3 months, then this program is for you. As I mentioned, here is the first comprehensive and results-oriented business mentoring program for language professionals. So in this round, we have legal professionals, legal translators, we have marketing translators, we have transcreators and copywriters. So the internet is not that stable. I'm trying to go through the page. Let's see. Okay, and as you see here, I think, Dominique, that's the main reason you joined the program, because it says all size fits all systems are often a framework and can only get you so far. And you need a strategy tailored to your business. And Dominique, you mentioned that was one of the reasons you joined the program. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So definitely that's a difference also between a course. A course is only teaching you, and then you're alone to implement. A mentoring program, and that's why it's so long, for 3 months, let's say, or longer. I have also a 6-month program, a VIP. It's because we implement at the same time, so as to see that everything we create together, it really works for you, for your business model, for your client types, and also you as a personality. Most of the people who have joined any of my courses, which might be lower paid and more affordable, they tell me, Virginia, I create a great strategy. I was able, let's say, to have everything ready, but I hesitate, let's say, to contact the clients or to send the emails that we created. That, I think, is the main benefit of this program. And you can correct me, Dominique, because I think you will be able, all of you guys, to overcome any limiting beliefs or lack of confidence of just participating in such a program. So I'm just seeing some messages that you're sending me, guys. Thank you for your support and the likes. Okay, so here you see why it's for beginner translators. So you see the reasons, if you are a starting out translator, why you should join such a program. If you scroll down, that's the page vmentoring.com/FBTF. It's if you are in a profession for a while. So if you would like to change the client types as Dominique, or if you have lost some clients because of COVID, or if you have been working too many hours and you would like to create, let's say, a more viable a business routine, working routine, and you would like to work less and earn more, then again, this program is for you. Can I ask you, apart from the tailor of the program, Dominique, what was the main reason you trusted me and you trusted this program, let's say?
I said the testimonials from other translators.
That's great. So you can watch videos on my YouTube channel, or you can visit my page. Did you visit the page that says success stories, or it was the videos?
I think it was on your website, and I saw, for example, one colleague who I know, who I saw a presentation at a conference, so I recognized her name as well. I thought, oh, well, that's a good recommendation.
Yeah, as you see, very well established translators, they have joined, and as you mentioned, they might be also colleagues who give presentations. So everything is publicly because they have given me their consent to those people. I have so many other testimonials, or let's say participants that they might not be willing, to give publicly testimonials. But I'm really happy that those people, even if they're very well established, even if they have done whatever they would like, still they prefer to motivate other people and to help other people by giving publicly their reviews. Because for me, the main purpose is actually the purpose of giving it is actually to help other people, to motivate other people to take that step in their career if they are hesitating. So let's say here we're talking about the benefits of the program, why to use LinkedIn, for example. It's going to be the second client acquisition strategy. In the Fully Booked Translator Formula, Dominique, we're going to work also on sales emails and email marketing. So the difference between the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system and the Fully Booked Translator Formula is the fact that actually in the Fully Booked Translator Formula, we're going to work on more client acquisition strategies rather than just LinkedIn. LinkedIn is very powerful. We are going to cover it 100%, like the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system is the second part of the Fully Booked Translator Formula. So apart from this, is going to be also the email marketing that two of the people in the last round reached 10K months in less than 2 months. So they didn't actually implement LinkedIn prospecting, and they were able reaching like 10K months. So I want to save you time, as you see here in my page, by sharing with you not only LinkedIn general strategies that have led me to 5-figure months, and anything is possible. Okay. So as you see here, there are some testimonials. One of these might be the one that Dominique was inspired to actually join the program. So you scroll down the page. The network is not very good because I'm broadcasting from my hotel, as I mentioned. And if you scroll the page, you see the link here on your screen. You will see, the introduction. What is the Fully Booked Translator Formula? Okay, that the fact is an implementation and accountability group coaching program. It's not that you are going to be told things and then to rest alone to implement. And then some more things about me. You have a chance to book a free call with me. So if you still have hesitations, if you have second thoughts, wondering if this program is for you, and I totally get you, I'm offering free calls for this week. Okay, so get the chance to get to know with me. And definitely, I'm not going to convince you. I'm not in the convincing business industry. I'm going to help you to make a decision that is for you. Because, Dominique, for me, it's really important. People who join the program, to see it as an opportunity for them to grow rather than as a risk, as we discussed earlier. So I really will help you. If I see that you don't have the mindset, or if you don't have the background, if you're not ready to join such a program, I will be honest with you, because I don't want people to join such a program and not make the most out of it. Dominique, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay, because I see my picture is not very clear. Okay. So here
I can see you okay here, yeah.
Perfect. At least the sound is okay. So here you can see by scrolling down the page that how the Fully Booked Translator Formula can help you. And it really depends on your current stage and your goals. So Dominique's is rebranding. So most probably she's going to create a whole new strategy to become fully booked and reach the financial goals she wishes with new clients. So Dominique, I suppose we're going to do everything from scratch, at least for the new types of clients.
Yeah.
And so you can use this program to get a fully booked translation business. You can attract high-end clients. That's the purpose. It's not my purpose to join such a program to get again clients, bottom feeders, or clients they pay you 5, 6, 8 cents. No, we're focusing on getting those clients that they really are willing and they can afford your own rates. The rates we're going to create together for your own business model. Dominique, did you see there is a bonus about pricing? So pricing strategy, we're going to recreate your pricing strategy and your rates. Great. Unless you are already happy with this, so we can keep them. But definitely for me, it's really important to know how much you charge us to be able to reach the 5-figure months. And we're going to launch, together we're going to launch a systematic outbound marketing that you can implement on an ongoing basis. You will be able, definitely through your online presence, your website, your branding, as Dominique mentioned, and your LinkedIn profile, to position yourself as the high-value expert. Email and LinkedIn hacks, because those are the two main, let's say, client acquisition strategies we're going to implement together. Of course, if there is a need about another client acquisition strategy, we can discuss it. Dominique, did you have another client acquisition strategy in your mind?
Yeah, I guess approaching clients by either through LinkedIn or by email, and how to do that. What to say to not come across too pushy and but still convincing.
Exactly, but that's 100% covered, because the process that we follow is not about being salesy or pushy to people. It's about starting natural conversations and showing them why you are the go-to expert. There were people like Catherine Lenson. She mentioned in her live video with me that she was able to become fully booked with only inbound leads, which means that once you establish yourself as the go-to expert online, your ideal clients will be able to find you. So if you feel like, I don't want to call people, don't want to contact people, they might be able to find you, and you will be able to reach full capacity and 5-figure months by only people and the clients that they find you online. Imagine that, Dominique.
That would be good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. And that is a result of the rebranding that we do, of optimizing your online presence with the right keywords and the right content that builds you as an authority, as the go-to expert in your field. So here you will be able to see more testimonials. As you can see from the testimonials, there are people with 15 plus years of experience that they joined. There are people who are just starting out, as Mira and Mario. And here, as you see as well, Kat. So really doesn't really matter what's your language combination, where you're based in the world, what is your starting point. No, this program will help you, because we tailor the content of the program and the teaching and the coaching based on your background. That's why it's so important to be honest by filling the forms, like Dominique, the onboarding form. It's confidential, but I really would like to know exactly where you stand right now and where you would like to go, so as me to be able to create the content and adjust it based on your own needs. So if people, they're not telling me, let's say, the truth, most probably we're not going to create a strategy that will help them to grow. So we need to be honest, and the coaching and mentoring is a two ways interaction. So I will give you, but I need also your feedback of like where you stand, if you are struggling with anything, if you have any personal issues that they're holding you back from implementing. So it's really important for me also to know anything that might be holding you back currently. Is this something that is clear, Dominique, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. It makes complete sense. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And the bonuses here, for those that you're wondering, they're still valid until Thursday. Okay, as you see here, the countdown, this is valid until then. So you see 3 bonuses. As I mentioned, even if it's a fully booked translator formula, there will be an additional session about the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system. There is going to be a hands-on training on pricing and packages. There is going to be a CV and cover letter. For those that you received an email with extra bonuses only for 24 hours, there is also the portfolio creation. So those that they will join, they will be also getting the portfolio. Of course, Dominique, you and all the participants, you get access to the extra bonus that I'm adding because you have joined already. So if you have already joined, don't worry, you get access to the extra bonuses. But if you would like to get the extra bonuses, you need to join us by the end of the registration period. So portfolios are really important. I don't know if you have had the time to check the portfolios session we have had on YouTube channel. Dominique, did you have?
No, not yet. No.
So Iana Carr and many other colleagues of ours, like Luna, they were able to reach out to clients with target portfolios. Those target portfolios were the best way, let's say, to save time with convincing, let's say, clients and trust you, because you give them in a targeted way, in a professional way, the information they would like to get access to, but in a targeted way. What does targeted way mean? That you give them portfolio and success stories and previous background of yours in that specific specialization type of industry you would like to get clients. So if, let's say, you have 2 or 3 specializations and you are creating a campaign, you can adjust based on one type of clients your portfolio. You can have 3 different types of portfolios targeted for those 3 types of clients. What do you think about this, Dominique?
That sounds good. Yeah.
Amazing. Yes. And do you have a portfolio already? Because you were a marketing translator.
Yeah, but that's still something I'm working on. Yeah,
it's always an ongoing work, but based on this training we will do, I will give you tips and hacks for us to make it better and also efficient. how to close deals and how to get the best clients. Okay, by best clients, I mean, so for example, the people I have worked with, they were able to get Dior, Clarins, like the biggest cosmetic brands through LinkedIn, but with this portfolio, let's say, session that we have had and creating the portfolios in such a way that they give them to those people the information they would like to see in your material so as to trust you and give you work. That's here, Ileana, amazing Ileana. So you are a role model, Ileana, about portfolios. We have added the portfolios in the Fully Booked Translator Formula. Ileana, you can use the chat if there is anything you would like to add to this. And let's close, Dominique, with the modules. Most people, they ask me what is going to be covered. We will start with identifying your ideal client avatar, but with a specific worksheet only to the paid members. You haven't seen that before in my free programs, Dominique. And we're going through in such a way that will help us to implement the LinkedIn prospecting and the email marketing. So it's a different, let's say, ideal client avatar exercise and worksheet designed for my program and the results that we would like to get. That's going to be week number 1. Then definitely we're going to finalize your unique selling proposition based on the results of module 1, because we need to know who is your ideal client. I need to review your worksheet and to give you feedback so as then to create and finalize your unique selling proposition about those types of clients you would like to get. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Perfect. So then we have added the SEO, search engine optimization, website, and LinkedIn profile. What is that? We're going to use keywords and content that you can use both, Dominique, on your website, LinkedIn profile, and other marketing material. Like can be also your portfolio or any print materials that position you yourself as the go-to expert and actually attract your clients to you with the keywords. And also when you implement the outbound marketing, email marketing campaign or LinkedIn prospecting campaign, and they visit your profile or your website, those people, they will be able to see the information they wish so as to be, let's say, to build that trust and give you work. So it works both directions. And as you see here, the 2 client acquisition strategies, okay, LinkedIn messages to your clients, set up your email marketing campaign. We're going to use templates for both of the strategies, templates that they really work, but we're going to actually adjust them again to your own types of clients and your goals, what you would like to achieve. Most of the people, when I ask them, Dominique, who is your ideal client, they tell me exactly. Sometimes they have a clear idea, so that's very good. But when I'm asking them, can you find, let's say, 1,000, 2,000 clients of yours that they fall under this category of your ideal client online? Can you compile a list? If I would ask you, Dominique, that would be an easy exercise for you?
No, I'd find that quite tricky. Yeah.
Exactly. So even if some people, they tell me, Virginia, no, exactly. I've been working with my direct clients already. But when I'm telling them, can you create a list of 1,000, 2,000? You don't need 1,000 or 2,000. But if you would like on an ongoing basis to grow your business, that's definitely, it's an exercise that I really want the participants in my programs to become familiar with. So Ileana here says that I have sent a couple of portfolios. Wow, also yesterday, and they asked me an offer. So you see the portfolios, they really work. They are very efficient. That's why I have integrated as a module, as an extra bonus in the program. So I will help you to create your prospect list. You will have 1,000, 2,000 at least before the program ends, Dominique, and also the way to do it, because I'm not going to give you the list. I'm going to teach you how you will be able to use online resources to create that list. So that's, for me, it's really important, because you will be able to implement that, Dominique, in the future, even if you change types of clients, even if you decide to boost your sales, whatever is the reason, you will know, okay, how to do this. Amazing. And definitely we're going to contact clients together. We're going to touch a bit of content, because content itself might be a 3-month program. Sales Navigator and automation tools, they have saved me so much time. And I think Valentina mentioned yesterday in a previous live we have had, yesterday or the day before, Valentina Giagnori is an Italian legal translator. She just graduated the last round of the program, and she mentioned is the best, let's say, investment she has made for her business, adding Sales Navigator, the paid version of LinkedIn, into her business. So I don't know if you're thinking about this, Dominique, as well.
I tried the premium version for
You have
a
already,
trial.
but you have Sales Navigator.
But I haven't done Sales Navigator. No.
So Sales Navigator, you should have Sales Navigator. If you don't have the Sales Navigator on your premium account, you most probably have purchased, Dominique, the wrong version. Sales Navigator is usually on the right upper part of your profile, and it redirects you to a new page. Why is this so important to have it? Because it's like a CRM system. It's a lead generation machine. You can create your profile as a lead generation machine, and it also keeps all the data there and gives you access to many different tools. So Dominique, if you don't, we can see that together, but definitely. Okay, you can check this out. There are 3 different types of versions of the paid program. So here is yeah. What did you say?
I was just saying I tried a free trial of the premium, but currently I've just got the free version of LinkedIn. So
okay, perfect. So you can try, but don't purchase the paid version. At least not now. Become familiar first with the process and everything with it, and then when you're ready, because I don't want people to lose money. That's why trying things around don't know. So here's the payment. You can have an upfront payment and get approximately 20% off, okay, or a payment plan for those that they don't have the money to pay up front. You click on buy now and you will be redirected to this page. It's Stripe is the best tool that exists. It's everything safe there. You pay and you get access to the program, and of course you're going to receive the welcome email. In 2 weeks you're going, as you see, the prices are getting higher and higher, because people, they get more and more results, and also the program itself becomes more and more comprehensive. As you see, I have added the pricing strategy, I have added the portfolio session, so it's very comprehensive, and people, they're getting 10K months by participating in such a program. So the investment, I think, in comparison to what they get, is pretty low. You told me, guys, that the price is very low for what I teach when you graduate from the program. So Dominique will be here to tell us if that's true or not. But definitely that's the feedback I get from the people that they have participated in the previous rounds. And also there is a Q&A inside this page. So if you scroll down, you will see the most common questions answered. So is there an official start date? How much do I need to invest? Where do the sessions take place? What if I cannot attend one session live? Do I get feedback? So you can scroll down, you can see some of the questions. Still though, if you have more questions that they are not answered here, you can book a free call with me. So click here on the button and you will be redirected to my calendar page to book a free call with me. If you're overseas and the timing is not convenient to your schedule, again, send me an email at info@vmentoring.com, where we can schedule based on your own, let's say, schedule, the time slot if it doesn't exist in my calendar. And last thing I would like to show you is how the program takes place. Week 1, Dominique, we're going to have our first coaching session, the implementation session. What does it mean? You get instructions and material to do your homework. So you go and you implement, okay? Second week is going to be the Q&A session, mastermind. So 1 week coaching, 1 week Q&A mastermind to review your work, to give you feedback, and to have all of your questions answered. Third week, again, coaching session. 4th week, again, Q&A session. Is this clear? But we're going, of course, to discuss that again. Dominique?
Yeah.
Okay, is this clear that it's going to be one?
Yeah, makes sense.
And of course, there will be a calendar with all this, the scheduled sessions when you join the actual official group. So we will have a full calendar of the days and times. And I get a dedicated private support group where you can ask questions 24 hours, 7 days, no matter where you're based, no matter if it's like whatever, you can get access. You can access to an online international community, weekly implementation tasks, and also on a bi-weekly basis, Dominique, you're going to receive another form. That form is the accountability form. The accountability form means that you will need to include there your progress or any challenges or problems or successes you might have achieved. Why is that? Because I would really like to know where you stand, okay, with the process, if you have any problems or if you need any extra support. And also it helps me to realize if I need to add something additional to the program. So accountability forms are also online. Won't take you more than like 10 minutes, I suppose, 15 minutes to complete them. And it's just for me. It's for internal purposes only, to show me that where you stand or if you need an extra help, so as to be able to be accountable for your progress. Does this sound okay, Dominique?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Perfect. That's how I'm able also to let's say, to check your progress and to identify needs and to tailor the content to the participant needs. But of course,
it sounds so interactive that way. Yeah,
exactly. And also based on our live sessions, if you join me to all the live session, is the best thing that you can do, Dominique. So apart from the online forms that you will be able to implement, join me live, and then we have everything sorted, because we'll be able to see you. We build the chemistry together, so you will be able, I suppose, to share everything with me. And extra feature is that you have an emergency call with me. So there is a one-to-one emergency call with me. If something happens, if there is something you cannot share in the group, if it's something personal or something that you would like to share only with me, or you fall behind with the process, you can take advantage of this call, that one-to-one private call with me, whenever you would like your activity to be boosted, let's say, or you would like to share something that you cannot share in the group. Amazing. So that was it, Dominique. Thank you so much for staying longer with me. Any questions, something you would like to ask me or to add before we close, Dominique?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think that answered my questions really. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
The schedule and the contents. Yeah.
Perfect. I'm so happy to have you in the program. You're so positive and calm and smiling. And really, the positivity plays a great role to see your progress in your business. So we start in January, but you will hear from me earlier than this, Dominique, with the onboarding form and starting preparing the program itself, so as to be ready the second week of January. Amazing. Have a great rest of the day and week. Thank you, Leanna, for being and joining us here as well in the chat. If you have more questions, use the chat below or send me an email. And of course, yes, Dominique, thank you. We'll be going live with the rest of the participants the upcoming days. Amazing. So, Dominique, you stay here with me and we close the live. Thank you all for staying longer. Bye-bye.
Bye.